Okay, time to face the music. Hey, Jane!
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
That is exactly what I feared. Here's a snow globe. Maybe it'll calm him down.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
Yay, more chips, just what I need. Bye. Okay, hey, Housey, you're looking very good. Your screen's really clear today.
Events have transpired in a less than optimal fashion. Benny has fled the strip and the platinum chip has not been recovered.
Oh, yeah, kind of an ambush there.
And whose idea was it to offer yourself up as a sacrificial lamb? Really? What did you expect? Are you going to keep giving him opportunities to kill you? It's becoming a hobby of his.
Yeah, you are aware he's hijacked a Securitron and is using it to infiltrate your network.
I suspected he'd found a way to access my encrypted databases, but, well, this explains it. That would be how he learned of the platinum chip in the first place, not to mention where to intercept you on your way in.
Oh, I'm going to shoot
Highly
yes, man.
resourceful, Benny. He would have made a fine agent had he stayed loyal. It's fortunate you came along to replace him. And ironic.
So, where do you think he's gone?
His destination is hardly a mystery. It's a near certainty that he's making his way for Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. It's one of just 2 places on Earth that have the hardware necessary to read the platinum chip. The Lucky 38 is the other, of course.
So what next?
I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
Oh, yay.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
That sounds insane.
Not if you've been invited. You realize that you've made quite a splash here in New Vegas? I can predict with a high degree of confidence that you'll receive an official summons from Caesar. If you haven't already, that is.
Yeah, and what then?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip.
And what's inside?
Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking.
Oh god, it's gonna be something that wants to kill me, isn't it? How do I open the damn
You
hatch?
can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame.
Alright, I'll do it.
I expect that if Benny doesn't have the chip, Caesar will make sure you get it. More on that later. Be off.
Okay, evidently he doesn't know that I've pissed off the Legion to quite an extent.
Enjoy your time in
penthouse floor.
Take me back to the guys, we're in the presidential suite. Chaps,
I've got your back.
let's get going. Where's Eddie? Eddie, stop staring at the wall. Alright. Have emptied everything out, yes.
High roller suite.
Back down to casino, mate.
Casino floor.
Alright. So, we need to infiltrate Cottonwood Cove and the fortress. That's not going to be easy. At all.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Why do you want to know?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course.
How did you get enough money to enter the strip?
This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the strip anyway.
Okay, what does it involve?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology. how he stays alive.
He's a giant computer.
Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
He's a giant computer. And this is where I come in, then.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years.
He's a giant computer.
It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
If you're going to turn them into giant computers. Fine, whatever.
Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Well, I think I have just the perfect place to put that. There was a terminal somewhere on the casino floor. Who knows, maybe they'll pay me. Actually, no, it's the followers of the apocalypse. Those guys are broke. Boom. Bingo! Easiest way to get caps ever.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
Yep, done.
It looks like we've started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
Again, all I get is a little thank you.
Oh, hi. Thanks again for helping us with that data. I mean, the feed only lasted about 30 seconds, and it's not that useful, but, well, we tried.
Why wasn't it useful?
We were connected for half a minute and received enough data to fill 5 holodisks. It looked like nonsense at first, but we decoded it. It was all biometric data, life signs from Mr. House. The technology he's using is so advanced that it samples data hundreds of times per second. It's fascinating, but depressing. Whatever technology he has can't possibly be practical for the people out here.
He's a computer, damn it. So, is there another way of getting it?
After 2 tries, I think I've learned enough. I'm sure there's something more promising I could be helping the other followers with. Oh yeah. I didn't tell you about the first time. I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind.
Hey, I risked a lot to get you that data feed.
True. Alright. The first try was a little less professional. Someone important on the strip had access to some of House's technology. Specifically, a Securitron. And more specifically, the someone was Benny. I know, he shot you in the head and everything. But this was a while ago. I knew he was sleazy, but I didn't realize he was so cold-blooded.
Oh, I don't even want to know what he had you do.
The Securitron was disabled somehow. Might have been an EMP given some of the damage I saw. Anyway, he wanted it re-enabled and connected to Mr. House's data network. The trick was getting it to be invisible on the network. If Mr. House detects a rogue Securitron in his system, he remotely fries it. Getting around that security feature was a bit tricky.
Did Benny say why?
He sure didn't. Benny was pretty tight-lipped and cryptic about the thing. But he did let me poke around in it for a while. I wound up helping Benny a lot more than he helped me. Once he had access to the Securitron's memory banks, he kicked me out of the tops. Big surprise, right? Should have seen that coming.
Totally. Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to know?
So what do you do around here?
I'm interested in medicine, but it's not my strong suit. I try to help out with any computer issues the followers have. That's why I was helping out with the research into Mr. House's technology. Trying to, anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely a computer. There's another way of getting
I
it?
already told you. I don't...
Yeah, blah blah blah. You didn't think to tell anyone about
Yeah,
that?
strange as it sounds, I figured that bad-mouthing one of the strip's most powerful people wasn't a good idea. The only reason why I'm telling you any of this is because he's gone now.
Yeah. Like I'm not going to shoot you in the head. Whatever. Fuck you. Bye.
See you when I see you.
What a cock end. But Freeside. Let's go collect the debts for Garrett's. Bloody barrel. Hey. Fairly quiet night. Usually there's at least one person running after me with a knife in Freeside. Oh, I spoke too soon. Good shot, Boom. Ooh, 2 today. Bumper year.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping
Whatever,
needs.
kid.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I'm just after that scumbag Santiago.
All mine.
Nope.
You're mine.
-1. Santiago, where could you be? Well, this looks like a generally good place for vagrants. Hi there.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Oh, you're not Jacob. You're Jacob Hobb, aren't you? Julia says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
Yeah, you look pretty bad. You should probably stop using them.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. But my damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
No. Piss off. First we find Santiago. Then we find the drug dealer. Then we shoot the drug dealer in the face. Hi there, who are you?
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
I bet you are. You owe Garrett's a lot of money.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
Yeah, Francine warned me that you're a smooth talker.
Indeed, Santiago is a poet among pretenders. If you're here to collect for the Garretts, Santiago is debt-free.
Yeah, I'd rather not kill you, but... Francine did tell me to make sure I get all the money.
I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the caps I do the Santiago act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed.
Oh, yes it could. See you.
Later.
Incredibly, that wasn't that difficult. Hey, who's this guy? Hi, friend. What do you need? Uh-oh.
Check it out, between the dumpsters there.
Ooh, yeah, body. I should really get
It's
going.
a rush. The boys and I here want to get to know you better. Over here!
Can't run from me.
Can't believe I fell for that one. Oh, it was fun. Well, 3 more criminal scumbags dead. Oh, you would have thought they'd realised I am pretty heavily armed and armoured. Oh god, not another one. Yep, it was another one. Oh, that's him dealt with. And that's Dixon, if memory serves me right. Hi there.
Looking for a fix, man?
You know anything about Billy Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Yeah, you try to kill them.
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things.
Yeah, stop supplying.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop, if there's something in it for me.
So NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that.
Oh yes, I can.
Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Right. Oh. By the way.
Eat this!
Watch out!
Eat this. Fucking scumbag. What does he have? Rummage around his corpse. Really low quality jet. Not much else. Hi, who are you?
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Are you soliciting me?
Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money, so to speak.
Sure, here you go.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Sure.
The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah on the Strip. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there. I got more
Already
where
been
that
there.
came from.
Sure.
The chairman run a casino on the Strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Yeah, sure.
I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler are having a hard time collecting some money owed to them. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little problem.
Already done.
That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Go on.
The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back, and now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about it.
I already
That one
wiped
was
out
pretty
everybody who's
good.
in there. Give me another.
There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen.
Are you thick? Have you
Who
not
in the world could
seen
stand up to
all
the
the fucking
NCR
legionnaires
and win?
everywhere? That is more than a
I
rumor.
got more where...
Okay, one more.
Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose.
No, that was something I
That
hadn't
one was
heard
pretty
before.
good, right?
Yeah, give me one
At the
more.
northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. That one was...
Yeah, give me more.
Have you been to Mick and Ralph's yet?
Yep.
Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened.
I'm
That
helping
one-
them. Yeah.
He might not look it, but Ralph, or Mick and Ralph's, is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time.
Give me another.
If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time.
Ooh, that's good
No
to
one
know.
knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. What do you say?
Sure.
In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon.
Yeah, I've been there.
I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is
Already been through it.
mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. There's talk that they're going to take over all of New Vegas. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place, and more troops pour into the area daily. I got
NCR Legionaries or Mr. House's robots? What a choice. One more.
Have you tried going to the strip only?
Nah, seen it.
When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the two are all too common these days. What do you say? Want another tip?
Sure.
The strip is run by the
Ugh, already know that.
traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth.
Go on.
There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps.
Definitely.
I got more.
Go on.
I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights, pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport.
That sounds fun.
And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. What do you say?
Sure.
A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind of plant paradise to the west, where food is abundant.
California?
All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. What do you... I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates.
Oh yeah, they look like they'll
They're
shoot
not
me in the
all
back.
saints is all I'm saying. What?
Go on.
East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. What do
That
you
sounds
say?
fun.
Want another tip?
Go on.
Northwest of the big Freeside sign is a casino called the Atomic Wrangler.
Yeah, know it.
Caught a rumor the other day that some of the clientele over at the Wrangler have been making some rather strange requests. Stuff like weirdos wanting the services of ghouls and such. I almost have half a mind to volunteer myself. Sexy beast that I am.
Oh
What do you
yeah.
say?
Sure.
Drugs are everywhere and
Yeah, saw that.
what? There's a guy out on the main drag who sells second-hand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection. But where does it come from? That one. Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. What?
Maybe another time. Well, that was educational. What's around the back of here?
Hey.
Oh, it's the kid. Hey, Max.
Reach for the sky.
Right. Where did he get another one of those? Seriously.
Hey there.
Well, time to tell Jacob off that he's not getting any more drugs. Hey Jacob,
So
bad
you're
news
back.
for you.
Got any chems for me yet?
Yeah, your dealer's dead.
What? I need a fix now!
Too bad.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shake. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Oh, for God's sakes. Just get through it.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Good deed of the day done. Bill Ronte, where are you? See? It's nice to be nice, isn't it, Boone? Don't pull that grumpy face with me. I know that you're really a big softy. Oh, we must have given Rotface like a good 20 or 30 caps.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
No, thank you.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Yeah, that's where I'm going anyway. Now all we need to do is find Bill Ronte. Hey.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Yeah, Julie Farkas sent me.
Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days.
Indeed they are. Fortunately, your friends miss you and they really need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
That, and I kinda killed your dealer. Sorry. Oh well. Dixon wasn't a nice man anyway. Screw him.
How's it going?
Pretty well, thank you.
You're not doing yourself a favor by having him tag along. NCR aren't welcome here.
Yeah, whatever. There you go.
Some guys were in here earlier saying you survived Benny's goon squad. That's one hell of a feat, bud. Have a drink on me.
Yeah. So, how's business?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
You have any work that needs to be
We've
done?
got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers.
So I've
If you
heard.
can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What proclivities
Our
are we
wealthiest
talking about?
client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot.
The fuck?
You ever run across a sex bot? Not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I'll tell you if I run across a sex
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Any idea of where one would find a sex
The
bot?
best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Bye. Shit. Where's Francine? 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 She ain't in here. Franny? Not in here. Nor in here.
I always suspected Benny was a coward.
Yeah, me too. Especially after he shot me in the head. Okay, I'm assuming Francine's in the back room. She must do the day shift. So let's wait it out.
So Benny went MIA?
Yeah. Bye. There we go. Hey, Francine.
I heard Benny sent his goons after you.
Well, all the debts are collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
Alright. I'll be sure to take care of him if I see him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Alright, see ya. Jesus, she's vicious. Okay, well, next on the list, I guess we need to find a bunch of robo-prostitutes. It's certainly better than going to meet Caesar. It's gonna be a fun day. Come along.